Hi, we're Group 5, and the first building we're going to look up is the Berkeley Student Union. So what are your hours of operation?
Our operation hours are from 9 to 7, Monday through Thursday, and then 9 to 12 on Friday.
Our hours of operation in the Office of Student Life and Development is Monday through Friday from 9 to 5. Say again?
Do you guys offer drop-in services? Drop-in services?
Drop-in services? Not in a traditional sense where students have seen with counselors where there's posted office hours like drop-in hours, because our advisors are usually around, so typically what will happen is they'll come into the front desk and we'll try to help them there, and if we can't, then some of the advisors may be able to help them, and if that doesn't work, then we make an appointment for them.
Okay.
Do you offer drop-in services?
Yes.
What services do we offer, and how do we access these services?
Well, there's a lot of different steps for that. We have 2 different kinds of tutorings that you can sign up for just by coming here for specific subject-based help. We have individual and we have the drop-in. The individual one is just one-on-one tutoring. You sign up for it. We changed it this semester to you pay for a single appointment every time instead of before we were doing $65 for 5 sessions, and now we're doing $13 per session. So you can stop whenever you want instead of having to get a refund if you don't feel like you're getting help.
The Office of Student Life and Development is all about campus engagement, and so basically that's where we're trying to encourage our students to get involved on campus through our variety of student organizations. So there's special interests, cultural, fraternities, sororities.
And we have drop-in tutoring, which is it's pretty self-explanatory. It's a group tutoring, you just drop in whenever you want.
Also, do we need to make appointments for these services, and what usual activities do you guys provide for the semester?
Well, our department really focuses on our programs, which I guess in the context of this interview can be considered a service. Like, for example, we're in the fall semester, and right now we're trying to encourage our students to get involved with T3, which is an opportunity for our student leaders to learn about how to plan an event on campus, how to find funding for that event. And then also this semester we're trying to encourage them to get more involved with Make a Difference Day. So that's an opportunity for them to reach out to the Long Beach campus community, to the Long Beach community, and give back a little bit. So last year we worked with an elderly couple whose home had fallen on disrepair, and they were actually going to be forced out by the city. So we're in conjunction with Habitat for Humanity. We got a bunch of students together, and we went out and we painted, we dug up trees, we helped them clean up their yard. And on the heels of that, we always try to encourage our students to take part in cultural graduation celebrations, which there were about 6 or 7. We also encourage them to get involved with the Leadership Academy, which is an opportunity for them to be able to hone their own unique leadership skills, so that way at one point in time when they're in their professional career that they can fall back on those experiences.
Do you guys offer like any events or activities during the semester, or
no,
just the services?
No, we have those. We have more services. We have like supplemental instruction that is it's a course, a 1-unit course that is attached to the classes that have a higher failure rate, pass rate. So we have those here too. We also have learning skills, which are these 30-minute appointments that are completely free, and they will assist you with everything that basically isn't about a certain subject. So if you need help with studying skills or time management or anxiety or all these different kind of things, you come here and you talk to specialists who will help you with those issues.
What are some of the benefits of using these services and being involved in the programs?
Well, I think the immediate benefit is an opportunity for our students to find their place on campus. And I don't mean that like, go in that corner and stay there, but once students have an opportunity to get engaged with different clubs and organizations on campus. They kind of claim this campus as their own.
Using services.
Oh, well, I mean, there's a lot of different ways to get help for a bunch of different reasons, so it has been really helpful. I've used it. I know a lot of people that have used it. I've been working here for 4 years, and I've seen people come 3 years, 4 years, still from once I started working, they're still coming today. So obviously a lot of people, there's positive reception for it.
So why is it really important for this service to be involved in these services at Cal State Long Beach?
Well, like I said before, getting engaged on campus and finding out all the opportunities that present itself to student involvement by way of connecting with professional staff. That's one benefit. Networking with other like-minded students. We also do what's called the student academic travel in our office, where we actually award students up to $400 for traveling. And so it's always interesting to see when these students come back. They've all had this epiphany, like, well, wow, I've seen other students who have gone and done some of the same things that I've been thinking about, and now I want to do them. So, and the only way that I can get them done is study harder, be more engaged in the classroom, asking questions. And so there's this process that takes place from before travel and after travel that we see that really is beneficial to students.
So there's a lot of scholarships available for like different...
They get more connected, they find like-minded individuals, they find an opportunity to express themselves in ways that weren't necessarily made available to them. So it also gives them an opportunity to engage with faculty, staff, and students outside the classroom. Because in student life development, we kind of feel that if all you're doing is really going to school, you're missing a big part of your education. We want you to have that co-curricular experience, which will give you an opportunity to improve your communication skills, your networking skills, and really meet some really interesting people on campus.
So what scholarships or grants are available with this organization at school?
The Center for Scholarship Information, but from Student Life and Development, we offer a student academic travel grant. And so in this particular case, it's for those students who are wanting to attend professional academic conferences where they can present, co-present, conduct poster presentations, compete, and they're doing that with their faculty, which is really an interesting thing, because now they get not only to see their faculty in the classroom, but they travel with them. They're going to different states. We've had some students who actually went out of the country, and they've been able to engage and work with faculty on their research, and then expressing their understanding of that research and sharing it with the campus community and even abroad in other countries. It's phenomenal. And so when they come back, they're like, yeah, I'm glad I chose this major. I did the right thing. So
There's something that can help you.
Okay. You guys hand out any flyers or have like a calendar of events that concerning this type of service?
There's no calendar. There's not going to be a calendar where you can see what's going on a specific day. Yeah, because everything is we do have online. If you check, you can see a drop-in schedule, which for each specific classes. So for example, if you are having a class you're having a hard time with and drop-in tutoring sounds interesting to you, you can go onto our school's website, and then you can check and see if we have the subject, and whether or not the hours work for you. So that's the only kind of schedule we have